Okay, so I've glued my LEDs down with a hot glue gun. I'm also going to use just a normal Pritt stick to Pritt stick these other components down. So positive at the top, negative at the bottom, and then just put my switch pieces in there. Oh, okay. Okay, so when you're sewing with conductive thread, it's quite a lot thicker than normal sewing thread, and it's not quite so even, so it does tend to get caught quite easily. We're going to use a needle, maybe with a slightly larger hole in it. We don't really need cutters to cut it, just scissors are fine. But hold on, I'm going to go and get a needle. I wasn't prepared. Okay, so the conductive thread, you need to thread through one eye of your needle. So make sure there's no loose threads and hold it for quite close to the edge. I don't think I can actually thread it like that. So just thread your needle through that way. We're not going to double it over this time, but we are going to just tie a knot in the end, just like we did in our practice. Okay, just like that. Okay. Now the thing to remember when you're sewing on your electrical components is that everything has got to be very secure, which means that you shouldn't have any wobbling, because that means that there's a loose connection. So you need all of your stitches need to be very tight, and also you need to make sure you've got one continuous thread going between the legs and the battery, and between these legs and this point of the switch, and from that point of the switch to that end of the battery. Okay. Try not to have any loose threads, so don't leave any snippings of this around, because any small short circuits will stop the whole circuit from working. Okay, so just like we did in our practice, we're going to sew 3 times through here. 1, 2, 3, nice and tight, 4, for luck. And then we're going to sew a little running stitch between this and the next LED, so we're not cutting our thread at all. So from there to this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a running stitch to the next component. One, 2, 3, 4, and then a running stitch going down here. Oh no, the perils of working in a school. To this final hole here, and we're sewing it to the battery pack just here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to trim this. Trim this nice and short. Okay, in the next video I'm going to show you how to do the bottom legs to the switch.